Hello, gorgeous soul, and welcome in. We're going to jump right into it and check in with Spirit and see what you need to know today. That was, oh, we've got wish upon a star. Is there some wish that you are trying to manifest right now? Maybe leave it to God. Do you see how she's kind of like wrapped in like what looks like angel wings to me? So you are being protected right now. This wish is being protected. Oh, and then your underlying energy is the storyteller. I think you have a good story to tell. Maybe you're working on your storytelling skills. Like maybe you're writing a book, or maybe you've got a YouTube channel and you're speaking your truth. Maybe you're writing it in your journal, which I highly recommend, by the way. If you don't have a journal, I highly recommend having one. Well, let's check in with the tarot here and get your energy grid set up. Ooh. Wow. Interesting. All right. So your underlying energy is the Page of Cups. And I am feeling, you see this little pig flying right here? I am feeling that your wish, you just never thought it would come true. You're like, when pigs fly. But no. You're getting a gift dropped right into your lap here. And it may be a gift about love, but I have a feeling that with all these pentacle cards on here, that there's something going on in your work life, or if you have a business. Getting some serious, hey, sorry, kitties are fighting. I'm getting some serious working together vibes here. Starting with this Three of Pentacles, which is in the center of your energy grid. So you're really working on a masterpiece, and you're working with other people. I do feel like you're starting a business, and maybe you've hired a couple people to help you, or you have some investors. But you're doing really good work here. And I know that you're going to be successful because this first card that came out was the Empress. So you are going to be very abundantly blessed. If there is some love coming in here, maybe you're going to start planning a family. But we're getting off topic. So surrounding these Three of Pentacles is the Magician and the High Priestess. And are you seeing this kind of like 1, 2, 3 here? Actually, it was 1, 3, 2. But once I picked these up, I'm like, ooh, 1, 2, 3. Very interesting. So there's progression here. But you might be taking some steps out of order since you're going from 1 to 3 to 2. It's kind of like that 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of idea. But it is still going to move you significantly forward because you're very intuitive and you have complete control of the elements with this Magician card. And I'm not sure if you can see that there's an infinity symbol going around this person here. In addition to they're wearing the infinity symbol, but Infinite blessings is what I'm hearing with that. Infinite blessings. Infinite blessings. I'm kind of surprised the star didn't show up, to be honest. But you are very successful, man or woman. So successful, you can like rest in your home office here, your library, with your loyal pet, and just sit and think. And I feel like those ideas that you come up with are really intuitive nudges. And you take them and you run with them. You're just like going gung-ho. You're making so much money, you don't even have to carry it all with you. Maybe you're going to be investing some. But there's a couple things that we need to talk about up here. Someone is not seeing the gift that is being, you know, like dropped in their lap here. This is a gift being handed to you. And you're very busy looking over here with these empty cups or empty bowls, as it may be. But you've kind of forgotten that you've been emptying these bowls yourself. You're like, these things actually do not serve you anymore. So maybe you've been like clearing old things out of your house or out of your closet or out of your work environment. And you're like, this is from days gone by that I really just have no use for anymore. And yes, it can be hard to part with some things, but maybe you're giving it to somebody else, like putting that energy back into the universe for someone else here. Because you have this, like, I don't know if you can really see it, but she's got kind of like a rainbow bowl of stuff. And that's this rainbow that has fallen into here. She's saving that one because she knows that's the good one. But she's ignoring that one, even though she's got like one little hand kind of touching it. You picked it up, you brought it over here, and you got rid of some of this other stuff out of your life. So yeah, you're really now focused on growing this part here. And we almost forgot this Page of Pentacles. And this is how you started growing it in the first place. You took one thing and you really focused on that one thing and you nurtured it and you grounded it into reality. And you brought it forth and worked on it. And maybe that's how it grew into, you know, this teamwork here. Teamwork is the dream work. And now you're like sitting pretty. Not even worried whatsoever. And I feel like somehow it's connected to this, you being the storyteller. You need to mind the stories that you tell yourself. And make sure it's a story where you are victorious. You become the winner here. You know, you're living the abundant life. And really pay attention to any gifts that you're given. And sometimes they might not seem like a gift at the time. But they are. And you're using your magic to turn that into something wonderful that helps you and your family and others. All right, let's get a final message from Spirit here. What is the final message? Ooh, yes, see? We have grief, accepting loss. So there was some loss here. And it might have been a very difficult loss. And it kind of set you back a little bit. And we all go through that, unfortunately. It's sadly part of this human experience. I wish it weren't. I wish we could just, you know, learn through joy all the time. But apparently that is too boring for reality. So after you accept that there is some loss, and if you're feeling grief and it's really hard, please be sure to get some help. Because this is just an energy reading. I am not like a therapist or anything. So if you really get into this grief mode, if there's like a really significant loss in your life, you should see a professional about that. And then your underlying is dominance, believing in yourself. So after you've worked through this loss, you're going to really come to believe in yourself and know that you are so powerful, that you can create all this abundance for yourself and others. You know, you're serving others here too. Like, this is the whole world you're birthing. So, one more thing about the storyteller, now that I said that it's a whole world you're birthing, maybe you are writing, like you're doing world building in writing like a novel or a series, or maybe even just if you have a YouTube channel, maybe you're just world building your channel here. So yeah. You need to believe in yourself. You can do this. You've got all of the tools. You just need to sometimes look a different way so that you can realize some of the other things you're being gifted here. So, and take care of yourself. All right. Those are your messages. I hope that helped. If it did, please do leave us a like or a comment. Thank you so much for being here. May you be blessed and stay sovereign.